Hey there YouTube, California Prepper. Sorry for the voice guys, I'm going to try and take it slow so you can actually hear me a little bit. I'm still a little sick, but I just really couldn't wait to get this overview up. This is a knife that I've been wanting for a long time, and right now is just about the only time that I can get these knives. So this is a very big honor to finally be part of the Blue Box Club. So this is obviously my first Benchmade ever, still in the box, because that's where it's probably going to stay while it's not being carried. Of course, they come with these amazing little bags, gorgeous little bag. I love this little bag. I'm a weird guy for stuff like that. But this knife is just badass, guys. If you guys haven't ever held a Griptillian in your hand, it's awesome. When I heard that these knives were smooth, I never imagined they would be that smooth. I mean, these knives are just amazing. This one still has to be broken in, of course, because it is brand new, but it's awesome. I have a couple other knives down here to compare with in size, so let me kind of move the camera down. I'm trying to adjust this tripod a little bit. Right here, next to it, we have the Tenacious. So you see they're pretty relative in size. Kind of looks like a Spyderco with the hole. That's why I was kind of hesitant about going with that thumb hole instead of the thumb studs, because I wanted a Benchmade that looked like a Benchmade and not anything else. And this, whenever I see that hole, the first thing that pops in my head is Spyderco. I know for a lot of people it's the same, but I just couldn't help it. I love the sheep's foot blade. I love the thumb studs. They're so fun to play with, and I just said, what the hell, this may be my only chance to get it, so get it while I can. So I went with the sheep's foot with the thumb hole. So, you know, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to look like a Spyderco necessarily, but I wanted a Benchmade that looked like a Benchmade. You guys know what I mean. Here we have the Kershaw Cryo, another great little knife. See, it's a little bit smaller, but in weight, weight comparison, this thing is so light. When I pulled this out of the box, I couldn't believe it. Quality does not mean that it has to be heavy, that's for sure. This is a very light knife. The handle is very lightweight, but still sturdy. So, enough just talking about it. Let me give you guys some specs on this awesome blade. Let me open it up so you guys have something to look at, and I will start naming off some specs for you guys. The blade is just about 3.5 inches, 3.45 inches, so it's almost 3.5 inches. It's a nice little blade. Has, of course, it's the sheep's foot blade shape. Sorry guys, I'm still sick. I'm just a little bit disconnected in the head, trying to do this the best I can, so don't give me such a hard time, alright? Like I said, it's a nice little knife. I love the access lock. The sheep's foot, modified sheep's foot blade is amazing. The hollow ground edge is just razor sharp. I got a magazine right here for you guys to show you. This magazine paper is just floppy thin. And check this out. This thing barely cuts anything, this cryo. It's still razor sharp. Let's see, you know, it just does a good job. I'm not saying that it's not going to cut through the paper, right? But you see it still has its fumbles. Now, bust out the Benchmade, and literally you can get down these fine little... I was doing this last night and making curly cues, and my wife couldn't believe it, how sharp this thing was. It's amazing. Just every time, this blade is amazingly sharp. I've had sharp knives but I never had something that sharp. My Manix 2 came razor sharp with the full flat grind, but there's just something about this hollow ground blade that just slices right through. Of course, I'm not a knife expert. I do not know exactly what grind is best, what they do, what they are meant for. I know the hollow ground blades are more of a slicing blade, or so I've heard. You guys got to remember, I just started collecting knives about 6 months ago, tops. So I'm real new to this. I'm learning every day as I go. But this is an awesome knife, guys. If you want my recommendation at all, and if you've seen the knives that I've chosen, this is a great knife for the money. For $75, this knife is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let me get back to the stats for you, so I'll quit rambling on. The blade is made out of 154 cm stainless with the Rockwell hardness of 58 through 61. So it's a pretty solid knife. It's designed by Mel Purdue, of course, or Pardue, sorry. The handle length is 4.62 inches, so it's a little over 4.5 inches long. It's a nice size little knife. I'm not really into small knives, so I didn't go with the mini grip. That's why I stuck with the full size. But I just can't say enough good things about this knife. The blade, or the pocket clip, is only two-way reversible. It's not tip up or tip down. You can't switch it. It's only tip up, but that's not a problem. That's because of access lock. You know, might have a problem getting to it with the pocket clip there. Anyways, guys, I'm starting to ramble now. I just wanted to share this with you guys. I love this knife, and I couldn't wait to get this overview up. As soon as I've handled it more, I will definitely do a review of it. But for now, I'm going to end it with that. So, that's going to do it. California Prepper. I'll see you guys soon.